Next up on the menu, we have Looksmaxer caught buying CP. Why am I not surprised? If you don't know what CP is, how do I say this? If you don't know what CP is, I'm sorry. Not surprising that Looksmaxer is buying shit like this, to be quite honest with you. Looksmaxers have about the same reputation as red pillars these days. They're kind of inseparable because they go hand in hand and they're intertwined on some Spider-Verse shit. So it doesn't really surprise me. Let's get it by the video though. Talk to me.
What? No more child, what?
Never gonna do that again.
Huh?
We learned our lesson?
Whoa. Oh, hell no. Okay. Guys, we are in a very strange timeline indeed. I just came across a story involving Gideon, Alex Rosen, you know, those child pred catching YouTubers, who apparently just caught a looksmaxing person by the name of Hulo on TikTok at Mason Hull. So this guy goes by the name of Hullo. I may have mispronounced that. Here he is on screen right now. He has 341,000 followers and almost 13 million likes. And as you can see in this video right here, he was pretty much full-blown caught buying CP, I think over Telegram. Here's the video of him and Gideon basically calling him out right now.
So I'm just gonna ask you straight up because you straight up the best side. You're gonna be straight up with this too. Did you?
Here's the video.
Or was your hand rubbing your time that was being?
It was just, I guess my hand was on my, like the whole time. I'm just going through everything.
Bro.
This is gonna be a watch.
So
Case closed, end of story. I'm sorry, it's over. Or so you would think. Nah, I just kind of want to go back, see frame by frame what was happening. You can see text messages that say, sure, right? He's interacting with the seller over Telegram. So I think he or the seller said, sure, just a little baby. He then said, how long, with a smiley face. The seller then said, a little, or can I add you to Megalink's group? And in other text messages, this was all, by the way, leaked by his girlfriend. Supposedly she caught his phone. I guess it was unlocked. She went through his app and yeah, he hit up this guy. The first text message says hi, and then the seller said CP teens and all group links available. Of course, Chris, my editor, is gonna have to edit out certain words. You guys can read between the lines. He then said, which package are you interested with and what's your budget? The TikToker Hullo, or at Mason Hull, said CP $25 max. Seller then said, okay, I get quality CP mega links, large good files of 2,500 files. Hullo then said, okay, cool. How would you like payment? They go over payment options. TikToker then says Razer Gold gift card or Chime. Chime is like a credit card company or something, a debit card company. Then Mason said, I haven't used either. Do you have Cash App, Bitcoin, or Venmo? So clearly, I mean, cooked, basically. And shout out to his girlfriend for actually leaking this, because this is just absolutely insane. And then
What? I'm not even gonna ask the dumbass question of why do they like this shit, because no one knows, which is why it's a crime. No one knows, but he's a good looking guy. He's an attractive person. Why the fuck does he want kids? And not like he doesn't want to have kids. He wants kids. It's weird. It's very weird and it's very unsettling. Doesn't really make any sense. He's not making sense. He's fumbling the bag. Every internet personality that gets a modicum of success, it seems, they tend to like children. I don't know how. I don't know why. It's very fucking nasty and annoying to keep seeing happen over and fucking over and fucking over again.
in this next text message, I think he was talking to his girl or somebody else. It says, your protection, you exposed me to blank CP. Someone else said, I understand, I did that and I feel extremely guilty. The responding person said, what do you mean your protection, blank blank? They said, that's besides the point. I just feel like you shouldn't tell everybody, but you can do you. They then said, I can tell whoever I want. If I cheated, you do the same. So he's clearly talking to his girl. You're lucky I don't post it. So yeah, this was posted to her story, talking to her boyfriend Hello. Then he said, I tried everything I could, begging for you to come back, and I'm pretty sure you're stuck on leaving. So clearly he doesn't even care that she caught him buying CB. He only cares about the fact that it's being leaked and that she left him. What the fuck? But you know, the thing that makes this particular case very interesting is the fact that he's not surprisingly getting that much blowback because, well, as you can imagine, he's a Looksmaxer. People find him conventionally attractive. And you know, this is why when stories like this come about, I understand why quote unquote incels from the black pill community feel that the way that they do. You know, someone said in the comment section, which I found very interesting, they said the difference between how they're treating him versus EDP is so insane. It's kind of funny. I mean, listen, every day these communities are kind of being proven right, but at the same time, you kind of want to just give out hope that, hey, maybe humanity, you know, regardless of what someone looks like, if they commit a heinous crime, they'll do the same time as the other person.
The only people that are excusing him and the only people that are giving this fucking monster a pass are people who are terminally online. Chronic beaters. They're the same people who see your Rage and Yana interacting and they're like, oh, they gotta be together, dude. They just gotta be. How are you gonna be friends with a beautiful girl? Oh my god, she's so hot. They're the same archetype of people. The people that will excuse this guy because he looks conventionally attractive for having CP, purchasing CP, not being sorry about purchasing CP, admitting to chronically needing to CP. It's only excusable by terminally online lobotomites and chronic beaters. Anybody else with a sane brain and anybody else with, like, I don't know, more than one chromosome is going to see this and go, this guy's fucking disgusting. I don't care how you look. You're a fucking monster. Holy shit. People are so infuriating sometimes.
Regardless of how they look. This one person even said, bro mocks but likes kids. How is that even possible? You see the hate, the glitching in the matrix, the glitching in her mind. Because he's attractive, she can't even believe that he could possibly be a child PDFer. Someone said, appreciate the honesty. Dude, it's crazy. Who said that? Was that Gideon or Alex Rosen?
Okay, so was your hand going up and down? Yes. Okay.
He says yes. Admitted it.
It's fair to say that's probably.
Yeah.
Okay. I appreciate you being honest about that, dude.
He's not even lying. He's not even trying to say no or deny anything. He just fully admits it.
I've things that I'm not proud of either. God damn.
Why the fuck is this nigga trying to relate to a CP watcher? What are we doing? You're supposed to be catching these guys. And you over here, oh yeah, hey, I've done things I'm not proud of too. Don't worry, man. What are we doing? This is someone you're not supposed to relate to. He's even ashamed of himself. Look at his face. Why the fuck are you laughing, kiki, ha-haing, trying to shoot this shit? Oh man, that's crazy. I do shit. No, bro.
Off to things I'm not
Pissing
proud of
me
too.
off,
Alex,
man.
What are we doing here?
I've shared some of those with you too, by the way, but
By accident. Please put them by accident.
Is he laughing with this guy now? Yeah.
That's so
I'm sorry. I'm kind of baffled here. I'm not gonna lie. We're now laughing with people buying CP. Holy shit. Where was this much laughter and grace for Lakari? Where was it for EDB? I mean, they were pretty serious with those guys. What's the difference here?
The difference is that they're chopped. That's what it is. They're chopped and they're not conventionally attractive. That's what it is. Disgusting. Pretty privilege is disgusting.
You guys to see the difference here. I'm just here to report, I guess, the double standards and hypocrisy of the world. You know, when they say you can, when Clavicular came out recently, because he got caught with drugs or whatever, like in Arizona, right? He was supposed to do like at least serious jail time. He just got out of it scot-free. Boy came out after that situation, said, I outmogged the justice system. If you look good enough, you can outmog anything. And it reminds me of the situation, right? Where apparently this person put a dating profile up, right, of a male model. Hey, 23. I'm on Tinder because maybe if I F some of you, I'll stop wanting to be with kids. And then a person like this guy got dozens of matches. This one girl said, hey, every criminal has the chance to be forgiven. But then again, there's something very attractive about a bad boy. The fake male model profile then said, I think I'd rather be bad than forgiven. Then she said, the question is, how bad does this bad boy get? And does this bad boy need a naughty girl to keep him bad? So like, it's just... It's like, I understand the black pill community sentiments. When you see things like this, it's just like, holy shit, how can you keep hope for the moral and logical consistency of the world when you see shit like this? Someone said if he doesn't go to jail after this, then Gideon's content is fake. I don't think Gideon's content is fake. Apparently they in general have a pretty low conviction rate anyway, so it's mostly for content. Anyway, here was some of that video as well with Gideon.
And we did download.
They literally dap him up.
Fist bumping and whatnot. We don't fist bump most people that we catch.
All that.
We did download those videos, but we deleted them. Okay, fine.
Wow.
And you admitted everything to the police? Okay.
That was that was the most unconvictionalized I've ever seen in my fucking life.
And all the allegations were true, right?
Not all of us.
Bro,
Okay, well, the child was true, right?
I swear to God, if he somehow gets out of this unscathed, his TikTok remains up, he doesn't serve any type of fine or jail time, then again, this only further proves the points of the Looksmaxing community. I'm not gonna lie.
I respect the hell out of that man. Y'all, genuinely.
You respect the hell out of that.
Responsibility for it. He wants a life after this. He's gonna do better, right? He gave his life to Christ.
Huh?
To be fair, Gideon does like butter up all of the fucking pedos before they get before cops swarm in and rush him. So this is not exactly shocking to see from Gideon. He does go, "Oh yeah, I know you're a good guy," and then that's when the cops come in. But something tells me the cops are not coming in on this guy for some reason.
What? We're dapping him up and leaving. Listen, I'm not an avid watcher of Gideon's content, but is this how this usually goes down?
No,
I genuinely
not at
speaking.
all.
Someone said, crazy how the halo effect can get you out of soliciting. You know, recently, hot take, I recently came to the conclusion, if you're handsome enough, if you have attractive enough features in the world, if you're likable enough, paired with physical attributes that human beings desire or find appealing to the eye, then you can almost get out of anything in the world. In this case, even the most extreme, most severe cases of...
It's disgustingly true. Yes, it really is. Even though my small anecdotal evidence. Let's lighten up this video a little bit because holy fuck, this is dark and disgusting and it's kind of making me angry. In my small anecdotal evidence, back in high school in the freshman year when I was chopped, you probably seen this, you probably witnessed it. People would blaze on each other. If you know what blazing is, basically just making fun of each other for fun. Yes, we used to do that. We make fun of each other for fun around the lunch table. I didn't make fun of anyone because I was chopped. I didn't want to get made fun of, in freshman year at least. When I would laugh, people would turn and be like, what the fuck are you laughing at? And then it's all over because then everyone starts cooking you because you're the chopped guy. And I didn't know how to blaze. I didn't know how to fucking make fun of people back in freshman year. So I would just get cooked and get angry, you know? Fast forward to like junior year, because this went on for 2 years, freshman and sophomore year. Junior year, when my face I started to grow into my face more, and I started to get facial hair, and I had dreads, but I don't anymore. I've made videos with dreads on my channel, and I started like getting facial hair, dreads, and everything. All of a sudden, my jokes became way more funny for some reason, right? Even though I did objectively become funnier through the product of being made fun of for fun, all of a sudden it became way more funnier. And the I know you're not laughing happened way less often. Even teachers started laughing at my jokes. Whereas previously, like, get the fuck out of my class, you know? That's the halo effect in play. But through that anecdotal evidence, we're going to leave off the video there. You guys let me know what you think of this disgusting, putrid, vile situation. And I hope Gideon has some answers for us as to why he's dapping up a pred, why the other guy who's with him trying to catch this pred is trying to relate with him going, oh, I did things I wasn't proud of too, man. You don't gotta work. With all that being said, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, tell me what you think in the comments below. And have a better day than me.